guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So excited for you to be here. Like, for real. I'm really excited. No, seriously, I really am excited. First of all, I need you to know I'm sitting on an inflatable chair. It's like the most comfortable thing in the world. I got this from Five Below for $5, and it was like a no-brainer. Like, inflatable chair, $5, yes. Checkbox, yes, get it. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Asia Moon, and I am a certified life coach, and I am also a public speaker. And I have been podcasting for about 5 months now. So I love my podcast, but now I decided to put a face to the voice. How exciting is that? So today I want to talk about fear. Fear is probably one of my favorite things to discuss, because fear strikes everybody at some time. Fear sometimes strikes you multiple times in one day. And fear can really set the tone for the way that you plan out your entire life. And that's not okay, because fear should not have a say-so. Fear should not be a part of who you are, to a certain extent, but more so when you were discussing fear of like a danger, being afraid of the dark. I mean, I don't think that that's an essential fear. I'm afraid of the dark, but that ain't nobody's business. So we just gonna keep that under wraps. But fear in and of itself can really stop you from doing some of the things that you really are destined to do. Fear can really pause the goals that you are trying to achieve. Fear can stop you from changing someone's life because you are too afraid to speak up for yourself, speak up for that person, or even to some of the steps that are necessary for you to actually do the things that you need to do to change your life or change someone else's life. And so today I want to talk about how to overcome fear. I have developed a 3-step process that helps me cope with fear. And each and every time that I'm faced with a fear of rejection, a fear of public speaking, a fear of, I don't know, the dark, whatever. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody I'm afraid of the dark. I always use these 3 steps because these 3 steps help me to identify where the fear is coming from, how the fear is serving me, and really help me to get past that fear, to really push it out, to get rid of it. So the first step is acknowledge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I am afraid of rejection. I've acknowledged it. That's, for some of us, that's like the hardest thing to do, is to actually say, I'm afraid of something. I'm afraid of rejection. Saying that out loud, it gives the fear the power, right? You're saying, oh, I'm afraid of rejection. So now rejection is like, yeah, I'm big, I'm bold, I'm bad. And yeah, you're afraid of me. So stay back. Don't step into that room. Don't speak to them people. Don't shoot your shot. Don't roll your ball in her DMs, because you might get rejected and you don't want that. And you want that fear of rejection to have that little bit of power right in that moment, because just in that same moment you're going to embrace it. So now here you are saying, I'm afraid of rejection, and then you're going to embrace it and say, thank you, rejection, for presenting yourself as something that I should be fearful of. And I know that sounds crazy, right? But imagine if you didn't say that. Imagine if you just allowed that fear of rejection to overcome you, right? And you're just like, oh, I'm not going to speak to that girl, or I'm not going to apply for this job, or I am not going to speak to this person in this coffee shop, slide in her DMs, whatever. You could really miss out on a great opportunity. Imagine not filling out that application for that particular job, which is your dream job, but you are afraid that somebody will say no to you. Let me tell you something, fam. So what? There it is. I said it. So what? What is one no versus all of the yeses A no from somebody is really their loss, because they are not now having you on their team, whatever team it is. They're missing out on having you on their team. They're lost, so what? So here we are embracing it, and we are now thinking a thought process of, okay, it could happen, but that's not something that I should be fearful of. I should be fearful of not taking this opportunity. I should be fearful of not reaching out to that girl. I should be fearful of not filling out this job application. I should be fearful of not sliding into this guy or this girl's DMs. These are the things that I should fear. As I have acknowledged, I am afraid of rejection. As I have embraced it, thank you, rejection, for presenting yourself as something that I should be fearful of. I now face it. And I take my time and I sit down and with scrutiny and I fill out that application. And I walk into that room and I meet that girl and I say hi to her and I hold a conversation with her, or I slide in her DMs, or whatever the case is, whatever it is that is presenting itself as a fear of rejection. You don't need it, because you never know what's on the other side. Honestly, fam, I think it's worth a try. I think it's worth getting past that fear to actually see what's on the other side of fear. Will Smith put it this way: God places the best things in life on the other side of fear. And when I saw this interview that he did, when he described his experience of skydiving with his sons and all of the emotions that he went through, from making the decision to all the way to jumping out of the plane, it was life-changing for me. I mean, he was so fired up about it, but he was real. He was true about the passion. He was true about how he really felt and the fear and everything. But he stated that God places the best things in life right on the other side of fear. So instead of living in fear, you have to get past that and get right on the other side of fear, because on the other side of fear is that dream job that you want, is that relationship that you're looking for, it is that, I don't know, whatever it is that you're looking for, it's on the other side of that. It's on the other side of the fear, over there. You got to use these steps, fam. You got to go ahead and acknowledge it. Say, hey, I am afraid of the dark. Yeah. And then you say, thank you, dark, for presenting yourself as something that I should be fearful of. And then right when that dark, that fear of the dark think he's got you, you say, deuces, I'm gone. I gotta use the bathroom. It's dark in here. I gotta do my business. So at the end of the day, you had to push past that fear, because you had to go get something. You had to do something. Something has to get done, and you couldn't have done it holding on to that fear. And so yeah, it's pretty important. So thank you guys for being here with me, and I'm so excited for this opportunity to be on YouTube. And I know my son is super excited, because he has been telling me that podcasters are boring and that YouTubers are cool. I ain't trying to hear that crap. I'm here now. So if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, and make sure that you share, like, subscribe, send it to all of your friends and all of that jazz. So I love you, and until next time, love and light, fam.